Imagine your personal helicopter waiting for you the moment you step on the helipad and work. Imagine owning the most impressive, extensive, and bulletproof fleet in the world. From land to sea to high altitude, Vladimir Putin loves to travel in style, but his mode of transportation employs some of the most advanced security and communication technology in the world. Not only are they extravagant, but there are plenty of countermeasures that could easily get the Russian president off the hook. This is the luxury zone. Today, we take a look at how the Russian presidential fleet balances style and safety, whether on land, in the air or at sea. Vladimir Putin is known for not being stingy when it comes to his own security or ability to control. No matter where he is, Putin has used some incredible machines to build his fleet. Make sure you watch to the end to see what we have. Powerful leaders around the world go to great lengths to protect themselves from danger. Putin, though, is extra careful to preserve the peace of mind he knows that he's safe. As a person who has experienced countless assassinations, it's reasonable to do something to protect and strengthen himself, no matter what. For Vladimir Putin, there is no better way to ensure his safety than in his private helicopter, escorted by trained armed guards. Has been his daily driver since it was first introduced during the Cold War, taking him wherever he wants to go. The Mi-8 is powerful yet relatively simple. The machine continued to be produced for the Air Force in dozens of firms. There are over 1,700 helicopters built in the same way worldwide, making it the most widely used helicopter. Although he fell victim to these helicopters, that aside, even in Afghanistan, they continued to use newer versions instead of their Western counterparts like the ER-60 Black Hawk. Decades later, in this updated model, the Mi-8 continues to be the transport helicopter of choice for the Russian military and Vladimir Putin himself. Putin is the exception to the usual presidential avenue, preferring his private helicopter to other fancier modes of the transportation. They usually have extended external fuel tanks, additional auxiliary power units, and antenna fields, infrared countermeasures. Currently, countermeasures include infrared flares, but it is also possible to have directed laser countermeasure like Russia does. Built in the shape of a President S, reminiscent of US MC-1, these are furnished with oversized club chairs, rich wood paneling, additional sofa seating, lounge and flight, video and communication systems. Additionally, the rear doors are touted as cargo and luggage only, and has everything Putin needs for his daily commute and more. The presidential Mi-8 brings exponential pricing. Still, Putin has at least two on his mysterious fleet, as he seeks further distances. And Russia's version of Air Force One, whose star is the well-designed IL-96300PU Airliner. These were modified from the Russian-made IL-96's production model, but used parts from the UK to create a technological marvel between armed guards and high-tech safety features. As a flight office, the Illusion IL-96 provides critical and instant access to the control panel. The Russian president overseeing the military, corresponding with the intelligence agencies, and keeping an eye on nuclear weapons is only part of the job of the president, and it fits perfectly with President IL-96. Putin has conventionally ordered troop movements, if need be, have a voice control, and carry out a nuclear attack without leaving his luxurious stateroom. The presidential air fleet includes a plane loaded with equipment to monitor and control Russia's massive nuclear arsenal, and some computers. They can send especially encrypted messages from any altitude on Earth. This ensures that Putin can communicate quickly with almost anyone without worrying that the information will be relayed elsewhere. For safety reason, the IL-96 is designed to withstand the extreme stress of sudden maneuvers and emergency landings. The plane also supposedly has a secret escape pod that would allow the Russian president to escape the plane easily and efficiently should anything go wrong. In the air, his plane features a well-equipped gym and spacious bedrooms. The furniture is in a neoclassical style, with gold and white leather trim throughout. Many designs were not released in full, and this was one of the many measures taken to ensure there was always a backup plan. Whether it is a disaster or an attack, there is always a contingency plan. Perhaps most striking and impressive of the features and security measures of Putin's travel style is the rarity. Reportedly, this was known before departure and helped quell attacks with a 70% chance of guessing wrong. And Putin is not in the air. He doesn't compromise in comfort because he's on the ground. In fact, the state car of the Russian president is the most luxurious and advanced in the world. The Senate limousine has advanced communications and safety features, bulletproof windows, chilled champagne, and tens of thousands of dollars worth of leather seats. Once upon a time, there was a Mercedes by 600 guard Pullman, but replaced in 2018 by a Russian architectural design promoted by Putin himself. Just to understand the advanced technology of the car, bulletproof in all directions, equipped with a variety of communication equipment, even if all four solid rubber tires are blown out, it can travel 30 kilometers at speed of 80 kilometers per hour. Not to mention that the car is often flown by equally well-protected aircraft. Not to mention Putin's driver has been strictly screened by the Russian Federal Security Service, and it is well-trained and qualified. In fact, the training and skills required to become a presidential driver take as long as it takes to become a surgeon. They completely weekly drills and conduct gunnery driving drills, protect the president in all emergency, and navigate blasts. Putin has been known to occasionally drive himself when the driver he claims to have is not available. 700 high-end vehicles, from expensive limousines to extreme off-roaders, cars like his Mercedes ML 500 Gazelle, Lada Vesta sedan, and Lada Neo 4x4. While these cars are less common than his state-owned vehicles, they are just a taste of what the larger garage has to offer. Putin may use it a lot, but he also likes to impress with his 269-foot super yacht Graceful, which has a crew of 24 and a luxury crew of 6 staterooms and 2 incredible VIP staterooms. This 73.2 million yacht was originally built by Russia's Sovmash, with interior and exterior styling by H2 Yachts Design. There are plush sofas, shiny smooth surfaces, and chic white marble bathrooms. The office seems to have a lot of bookshelves and a desk with a stunning painting of sailing ship. The second super yacht, Scheherazade, is said to belong to Putin. Despite disputes over ownership, the luxury vessel is estimated to cost 990 million, according to inside sources. Described as a mini town, it has everything you need on a 490-foot luxury cruise. There are countless swimming pools, spas, gyms, saunas, ballrooms, theaters, and 2 helipads. Some bathrooms feature King Midas, reminiscent of gold taps and toilet paper. The caretaker on deck is equipped with exercise equipment and also has lounge seating and bar stools. All other surfaces are marble or gold, befitting the style of the Russian president. According to some sources, this chic boat isn't just built for cruises. It can supposedly transform from party boat to war machine in a flash with a state-of-the-art security system capable of taking drones down. It also contains 6 jet skis, 5 dinghies, and 8 Seabab underwater scooters. This ensures control no matter which angle Putin takes. And an added level of security beneath all of the opulent luxury features. The Scheherazade ownership is hotly up for dispute. Despite being outfitted with security, as the British captain, Guy Bennett Pierce, denies Putin has ever owned or stepped foot on the vessel. In light of potential sanctions being placed on the boat, however, we really can't be sure. This would be an added layer of security and privacy to an already long, incredible list. Whether by land, air or sea, Putin loves to travel in style and needs the assurance of complete control and security over his country. Do you have your favorite on today's list? If you could take one of these luxury vehicles for a ride, which one would you choose? Let us know your thoughts below in the comments. That's all for today. If you like it and want to see more videos like this, be sure to leave a like under the video and subscribe with post notifications turned on so you never miss a single one. It was Luxury Zone, and see you next time.